We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. D. Gordon is in to start things.
0-1.
Off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Duvall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Left fielder.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Hamilton is right there. 1 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Darvish delivers the 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Weekly hit towards first. Votto charging this one, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an in. Ready now, Blake Swihart. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Blake Swihart.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. 1 out now in the Houston third. Here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
D. Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Wilmer Defoe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wilmer Defoe is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder.
Ready for
8.
another chance. Billy Hamilton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead. Things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And 1 gone.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Is that stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. In the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
After it is Hamilton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he's able to foul it off.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a swing and a miss as he pulls. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
The left fielder,
Riding in
10,
once again, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact. Now,
Gonzalez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 1, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Defoe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Defoe becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Billy Hamilton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Blake Swihart.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beltran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Sliding stop by Kipnis. Got him. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready for another shot now. Eric Young Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Gonzalez is up with it. No problem here. 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Defoe ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. On its way is pitch number 75. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A runner on first with 2 away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that in. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Corey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the stretch, Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Adam Duvall.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off for the
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Defoe onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Lonnie
struck out twice thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in, Carlos Beltran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Beltran is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equal. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Arenado is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch on its way. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
Hamilton.
He's set. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working here to bring home.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Number 35, Francisco Liriano.
Craig Gentry will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that misses. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
24, Andrew Miller.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make me think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Matt Holliday will be summoned off the bench.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Aggressive swing.
Struck him out. Houston, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nate Eovaldi. His record is now 2-1. Credit the save to Andrew Miller, his 3rd. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please, drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He will lead this one off today. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. He's got it one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
The 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitcher.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Bautista is the second out of the opening frame.
Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pierce is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur of ball. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Hard hit to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Royals nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
Tulowitzki.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the Royals will line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Russell Martin now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one skied out toward right. Soler is there. And that retires the side. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today.
25.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball one. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duvall giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he watches ball one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. One out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Suarez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Yadier Molina would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His career line against DeSclafani, just a 2-for-14 line to show for it. He also has 1 home run, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Two out with the man at first. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 to Molina. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Ball.
1-1.
The count's 1-1.
From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with it the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Second baseman.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here for Colton Wong as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
Matt Adams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit in the air to left. Schebler is over, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-0. Matt Adams will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, HR?
He had an ERA under 1 last year. That is just domination at its best. And I hope he's able to display that today, because we can come all this way to watch him pitch and not see him dominate.
Miguel Sokolovich, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Miguel Sokolovich.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Reds, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning, the next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game. I know that, but that is already the 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds.
Now batting.
I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Texas, center fielder, number 14.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Shin-Soo Choo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Batista. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first three hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds.